Hello everybody, it's Debbie here and welcome back to my craft room. Tonight I am going to talk a little bit about washi tape. Everybody loves washi tape. Let's not beat around the bush. So this is my whole collection. It's not much, but it's all I need for what I do. I've seen people out there that collect it to the point that they have whole walls in craft rooms full of washi tape or whole dressers full. They have elaborate displays of it. And it looks awesome. It looks like it would be all kinds of fun to have, but I don't have that kind of room. I guess I don't have that kind of a passion for it. I love it, but I don't have that kind of a passion for it. But I'm a user of washi tape more than I'm a collector of it. So I've seen videos around lately that say the 10 ways that I use washi tape or the 5 ways that I use washi tape. And I started to think about all the ways that I use washi tape, and there are so many. So I don't know if I can show them all to you in one video or not. I'm going to show you as many as I can in this video without making it too long. So this is it. This is my whole collection. I've got these little dollar store ones that are on this great big binder ring. I've got bunches of the 1/2 inch washies. That's probably my favorite size to play around with. Lots of rolls that are almost empty because I do use it. There's not very much left on this one. I've recently gotten some of these. I love these teeny tiny ones. So there's basically, well, there's all kinds of sizes, but there's basically 4 different sizes. So the most common one is the 1/2 inch washi. That's the most popular. And then there's some that are just a little over that, not quite an inch, but not quite, a little over half, but not quite an inch. And there's some a little smaller as well. There's seasonal washi and sized washi. This is the smallest that I've seen. This size became popular when the little mini happy planners came out. That's when I first started noticing a lot of it. And it's awesome for using in small personal size planners. So that's the small. These little small ones are 1/8 of an inch. The next size up is 1/4 of an inch. These ones all came from the dollar store, so there's like $2 worth of washi there. And I get tons of use out of this ring. Then the next, well, then there's in-between sizes. But the next, I guess this is not quite 1/2 an inch. It's over 1/4 of an inch, but not quite 1/2 an inch. Then there's the 1/2 inch one. And I have some here that are almost an inch. I don't know if this one's quite an inch or not. No, it's 3/4 of an inch. And what else is in here? And then there are, I don't have any of them because I don't use them. I have this one roll that is almost 1.25 inches. And it came in a tube like this. This is my Recollections Christmas tube. There's a few missing out of here. They must be in here somewhere. But that's my Christmas tube. And I have some Halloween washi, but those are the only 2 seasonal washis that I've got. I have dollar store washis, Recollections washis. I have washis that I have gotten in subscriptions that I get. Yeah, washi comes from everywhere. So let's start figuring out how we're going to use this stuff. I took 2 sheets out of my last year's Happy Planner. so that I could demonstrate on them. Okay, so I just got them here, and I have my other planners here and some other papers as well to show you how I use some of this stuff up. So as you can see here, I've got a 1/2 inch strip at the top of this page and a 1/2 inch strip at the bottom of this page. So you can use washi for your top and your bottom on your planner pages. So this one's just over 1 inch. And it's a nice washi. Anytime you want to do black and gold, I love these. And these have little quotes. This one has little quotes on it. So you can use it as a top washi, as a top, and as a bottom washi. Now, I'm not going to go to the trouble to white out behind this and all that because I'm just doing a demonstration. But there you go. You can use it as a top washi and a bottom washi. So that's one way. And another way that you can use it, and I'm going to show you with this dark blue washi, is to take a little piece of it, and oh, my cat's at the door again. She's determined that she wants to come in this room and get into everything. It's just like a big playroom for her. So cut a little notch. What I did there was folded my washi so that the good side was together, cut from the 2 outside corners in, made a notch. And what that did was made a really cool flag that I can use now to notate an event or an appointment or a meeting or something like that on. So you can make page flags out of your washi. And you're not limited to page flags like that. You can use it for, you can use it as well. And you do the same thing, just fold it so that the outside is together. The top side has the 2 sides facing together, cut from the outside corners up. And depending on how deep you make that notch is how big your little tails will be that hang down. So you can also do it like this. And that's just one more way to put down a page flag. So you can do that. And a lot of people like to decorate with weekend banners over on this side. So one of the things that I like to do, let me grab a pen. One of the things I like to do is to make a homemade page flag. So you create a little bit of a rope banner like that, and then just take your washi tape and cut half of a triangle off that first piece. Once you've done that, then you can just cut back into that point, take that and put it down on that. And for the next cut, just work your way back so that you don't waste any of your washi tape. And you can make a banner like that. So you can create banners out of your washi tape, just like that. And that will indicate a special event, or in this case, a weekend banner. Now you could make enough of these that you could write the letters for weekend on there, but what I do is just put however many fit according to the size of the washi, and then just write weekend. And there you go. Use a colored pen and washi to match your spread, and you've got a weekend banner. And now that can be done in a in a, what do you call it? Not a horizontal layout. So if you wanted, if your layout goes this way across your paper, or if you just want to notate something that goes down the side of the page like this, do this. And I've done this in my planner before. Do the same thing. We'll use the same washi to show you, because I already have it notched going the right direction. Do this and put your flag I didn't make that cut very good, but you get the gist. Make your flag go down the page like this. So say you had like a big afternoon or evening party to go to, or it was somebody's birthday and you really wanted to glam it up and make a big spread there. Or a company's coming, you've got relatives coming and they're going to stay for the weekend. That's a great way. Anything like that, anything you want to make a big event out of, use page flag or use triangles to make banners. They're lots of fun in your planner. So what is that? That's 3 different ways that we've used our washi now. So we've got our top and bottom, we've got our page flags, we've got our banners, and you can just use your washi to make a label. Take a washi that matches your spread in a paler color, put it down on your day that you have to have it on, and then write what it is that you have to do on there and turn it into a sticker, or, oh, that's smeared. Let it dry first. Turn it into a sticker or a quarter box, or these actually really look like stickers if you were to label a little tiny icon on top of there. So if you didn't have all the spread, but you had, if you didn't have a whole kit, but you had just the page that has the icons and the, you know, the really cool stuff on it, just stick a piece of washi tape down and layer your icons on top of that, and it makes them pop. It turns them into something really special. So that's 4 different ways. And like I said before, use these for boxes. So I'm going to go to a different color. I think. There it is, right there. Sometimes it's really hard, especially like on this really leafy pattern. It's really hard to see where the pattern stops so that you can find it. So take this leafy pattern, for instance. If I wanted to use it and put down a full box, I could start right here, put a piece across, cut it off at the line, and then start it again. And just layer this down the box. Now you can do this for 1 piece will make like 1/4 of a box. 2 pieces would be like 1/2 a box. Or just put 4 rows or 5 rows or whatever it is that you need down here and fill in the whole box with it. Just like that. And with this 1/2 inch washi, I know I left a little bit of space there, but it only takes about 5 strips and you've got that whole box cleared or filled right in. And then what you can do with it, so you've got your whole box. I've got little bits of washi stuck all over me now. That you've got your whole box, and say you wanted to write something special down in this box. So then you could take a different color. I have this, see this? I have this glitter washi, and this once again came from the dollar store. It's really cool. You can see I like the purple because I've used a lot of it, and I think that's my second roll of it. So take the color like this, make a little page flag, just like I showed you. You can do it with any size. Put it on your washi box, and then just write in there what it is, what your big event is. I'm going to use a Sharpie marker because it writes on this a little bit better. But say this was Lulu's birthday. So you can write on this and turn this, and just using washi. By the time you're done, you could take washi, and I might do that one week just to show you, but you could take washi and make a phenomenal spread. You don't have to have a whole wall full of washi to do it. So we're up to the quarter, half, and whole boxes. So we're up to number 5. So this was number 1, number 2, up here, well, those are wrong, but number 3, and number 4, and number 5. So you can do all these different things with it. It's really cool. And number 6, designating a block of time. So let me look for something that's a nice bright color. Say you have taken an extra long weekend. So say you've got your Saturday and Sunday, you've got your weekend, but it's a long weekend. You're going to take the Friday, and you're going to take your Monday, and you're going to take a half vacation time. Now I can show you this probably better on sorry for that, I just had a bit of an interruption. So this is 5. So 6, doing a block of time. So I'm just going to pop forward in my planner. I'll just choose September and show you. So say you have a vacation, but you can't take the whole vacation, or you can take the whole vacation, or you've got, you're going to a convention, or anything, any reason at all that you want to block a segment of time. So take one of your pieces of washi, and they're all the same. We need to find the ends of them first. Sometimes I can't. Okay, let's use one of the ones that I've already used. I didn't want to use one of my bigger ones if I didn't have to, but it's okay. So say I had a convention out of town, and I was going to be at that convention for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I wasn't going to be home until the following Monday. So then I would come over here and do Sunday and Monday. Just like that. So I've blocked off that bit of time. And what I do is I would write down where I'm going to be. So I'm leaving Wednesday morning at 10. So I would put down leave 10 a.m. and then home and say 3 p.m. that day. So this is when I'm going to leave the house. This is when I'm going to get home. And then in here, I would write where I'm going to be. And then my planner, this is my planner that stays at home. So if I'm gone and my husband isn't with me, he even can go by this and look at my planner and see when I'm going to arrive home. I've been gone from here and here. He can see it so easy. It's blocked right out. And this is also great for students who have exams. So if your exams start on Tuesday and they're going to be done Thursday the following week, and you have to write on such and such a day, run a piece of washi through your whole exam time, and then each day you can just write down what exam it is that you have to write and the time that you're writing it. So it's a good way to do any of them. And that's just one example of blocking time. There's so many different reasons why people could use that one. So that was number 6. Number 7 is page flags. So I'm sure I have a there's one. A paper clip. So I want to mark something in my planner, but I don't want to have it on the paper permanent. It might be something that I want to move around, or an event that happens once a month and you just want to put it on that page or something like that. So I cut myself a piece of washi, and I wouldn't use this one because it's colored, but take a piece of washi. This one's easier to show you because it's a nice big piece, and feed it through a paper clip, but feed it through so that it's going to wrap around the long solid side piece of your paper clip. So bring it right through, flip it over, and then cut yourself and you've made a nice little flag. Now this would go on your planner like this. So if it's something that, if it's an event that occurs every 3 weeks or something like that, or if it was like I was going to my physio and I was going on Thursday morning every 2 weeks, I could have written physio at 10 a.m. and then I could have just slipped this onto the page and then taken it, you slip it on the day. So I'd write physio Thursday 10 a.m., put it on that week, and then I've gone to my physio that week and I know it's happening again in 2 weeks. Just move it 2 pages ahead so you've got a recurring event that you can pop ahead into your planner. You can also just make these because they're pretty and put them in there. But that's one more thing that you can do with your washi. There's all the regular ways that we use washi in ours. So I think we're up to like 6 different ways. So there's the regular ways that we use washi in our planners as well. Now let me find one of these. So these little 1/4-inch rolls for the Happy Planner, these little 1/4-inch sized rolls fit absolutely perfect. All you got to do is be able to start them. And I have no idea. I know that's the start of this one. There we go. So remember I said they fit these perfectly. So you don't want, say this was December and you were doing a green and red themed Christmas, classic Christmas spread, and it had peach colored lines in it. You don't want that. So you're going to take your green or your red washi tape and you're going to cover these lines over with it. So it covers over your headers. Perfect. Now, if you want to use a washi that matches a kit, and it's a really translucent washi and you can see through it, and these lines are too dark and they're going to show through, just take your whiteout and run, I guess if I turned over the right way, it'll work. Run your whiteout on your line like that. Cover your line over and then put your washi on top of it, and it won't show through the washi. Or if you don't have a whiteout, the other thing that you can do is to just take your washi and double it up. And there's no way that you're going to see through it if you do that. That works in 99% of the cases. So I think we're up to number 7. And on your monthly spread, that's another thing that you can do on your monthly spread. And I'll pop this back up here so that you can see. On your monthly spread, this one in particular, it doesn't start until Saturday. So you've got this whole top row that's empty. So one of the things that's really cool to do is to take your washi. Now it works better if you've got the big wide rolls, and I don't have any of those. But you can take your washi and you can fill this right in. And then you've got your calendar, and you don't have any of this. So it actually takes off the days that aren't part of this month. Some of the planners will have, especially the dated planners, will have the numbers of the month in here, but then they'll have in a little bit lighter, a lighter print, they'll have the months, the previous month's dates in there, and some people don't like that, so they'll just cover them over with washi. So that's another thing you can do with it. One of the other things that I use it for is my DIY planner. Now, I keep track of all my YouTube videos in a planner that it's just a notebook. It's a notebook from the dollar store. I stuck some stickers on the front of it, and I plan in this. And I start with blank pages. I'll just pop right to the middle so it'll stay open nice and easy for me. And I'll start with blank pages, and I'll start with once more with this really skinny washi. It's cheap. This is a budget planner. It's just I needed another planner. I didn't want to spend a lot of money on another planner. And I'll just take this and I'll just divide each page into 4 like this. And I will make a header across the top. I'll put Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. I don't even have to draw anything out. I just use my washi, make the boxes, and I'm done. So that's another way that you can use your washi. You can use it to actually make your lines, to make divisions, block off projects, mark anything in a notebook like this for your projects. So that's another way. And one of the other ways that you can use it is if I wanted to put the month at the top of the page. So say this was September and I wanted to put the month at the top of the page. I could just grab one of my washis and this is one of my first washis. And this is what I mean by if you don't use your washi up, if you're a collector, it becomes no good. It starts to stick to itself and it won't. See how that's coming and it's ripping? Yeah, there. So say I wanted to make a header for the top of this. I would grab a piece of washi. This one may be almost done. Yep. And this is how fine some of it is. There, that's better. So let's get rid of that. So I'm going to take this and I'm going to play games with it. I am going to unroll it. I'm going to fold the top like this so that I can hold on to it. Then I'm going to take that top and I'm going to cut a piece out of that. Turn to the other end and do the same thing. Cut a piece out. And now I've made a really cool banner. Now, if I didn't have this header at the top, well, even with it, I can show you. You put this down and you take a pen and you just write your month. Now, if I was going to make a banner like that and use that for a header, I would probably take my Tombow brush pen and do some nice lettering, but I'm not going to do that today for time. So there it is. I think we did 5. What did we do? We did headers and we did the top and bottom washi. That was 1. We did page flags. That was 2. We did weekend banners and side banners was 3. We could use them for stickers. That's 4. We could use them for full boxes. That was 5. We used them to block off months, which was 6. To block off segments of time was 7. We did page flags to mark special occasions and appointments and things like that, which was 8. So we're up to 8. And I have pages of notes left for things to do with it. Oh, I think we did more too. We actually did the divisions, so you can actually mark out whole pages with your washi, which is 9. And I'll do one more just to round it out for 10. One of the things that you can do with your washi is I need a hole punch right here. So I have a hole punch and I have a piece of washi. So I'm going to take my piece of washi and I'm going to hold it nice and tight and I'm going to do this. Whoops. I'm going to do that again. That's what happens if you don't hold it tight. So how you do this is hold it on there and hold it tight. Take your page flag and punch the hole. 1, 2, I'll just do 3 or 4 or 5. There. Now I've made this doesn't usually happen because you're not doing all of this at the same time. But what I've done when I did that was made myself a nice checklist there. So I need a checklist. Where do I need a checklist? I need a checklist right here. So I'm going to put a checklist here. I am going to write my chores beside it. So these are the things I have to do today. And when they're done, you've got a checklist. So you've made a checklist. So with the things that I've shown you just so far, you could probably do a whole spread using 2 or 3 rolls of washi. Just 2 or 3 rolls of washi. And it would probably look pretty awesome. And you could make more than one spread with those 2 or 3 rolls. And yeah, there's lots of things you can do with washi. Now, I probably have another 25 things that you can do with washi if you start using it in the craft room. I could probably do another 10 items in the planner, which I might do a follow-up on this just to show you, because you can get into some more advanced things, a little fancier and stuff like that, but it's just, it's limited to your imagination. If you can imagine it, you can do it. That's true. So yeah, that's it. That's my first 10 things that you can do with your washi in your planner. And just get that washi out and have some fun with it. Okay, so that's it. I'm going to stop here. So have a great night, everybody. If you like this, give it a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more, subscribe, and I'll see you back in the next video. Bye-bye, everybody.